Hello friends, Charmaine here, and today we are going to talk about travel journals. In this video, I will be talking about 3 different types of journals that you can use for your next trip. I will be showing you 3 different types of journals, each one with a specific purpose. For example, this travel journal from Clever Fox, which is amazing for when you're planning your trips. It has all the prompts that you will need to prepare yourself for your travel. Another one is this journal from Neorah, which in my opinion is the best companion to carry around with you while in transit, especially when going through airports. And of course, we are also going to talk about the forever cult favorite, the Traveler's Notebook, which at the moment I use mostly for memory keeping. So we will go through all 3 of these journals, and I will share with you my favorite features for each one and how I use them, and hopefully you find this video helpful if you're still undecided which type of journal you'd like to use for your next trip. So let's get started. Right off the bat, I'm going to make the statement that all 3 of these journals can be used at the planning part of the trip, so before the transit, going through the airport, while traveling, and memory keeping. So they all serve the same purpose. It's just basically how you set them up. So what I'm doing in this video is just highlighting their strengths and sharing with you how I use them personally. So for the first journal in this stack is this one from Clever Fox. As you can see on the prints and details all across this journal, this is a travel journal. It's held together by this elastic band, and you also have a pen loop on the side. It has a functional back pocket, and at purchase it comes with this set of travel themed stickers. So when you open to the cover page, it literally says travel planner because that is what it is. So you have your info page, and then you get to the very useful set of pages. You have travel safety tips, pre-trip checklists, packing lists. These are actually very, very helpful when I was planning a couple of my trips using this journal. This journal has a lot of prompts and information, but don't worry because it comes with a leaflet. So it basically has like instructions or tips on how to use the pages and the different sections of this travel planner. Each section comes in this order, so you get a map where you can visualize or draw out the specifics of where you're going in the world. Then it's followed by a monthly layout of the view. It's actually blank, so you can just fill it in with the dates of your travel. Then you have different prompts as to planning. For example, you can list the places you want to visit, the things that you want to do. So basically, it starts with a brain dump, followed by sort of like a budget, and then it's followed by a couple of pages with packing lists and checklists. I think these are very useful. And you also have dedicated pages for your transportation and accommodation. Then you have blank pages for travel journals for your notes along the journey, and a couple more pages for the expenses tracker, so just so you know you're within budget or if you're over budget. And each section ends with a memory keeping page, a trip review, and just a couple of blank pages for notes and ideas. Basically, this set of pages is repeated throughout the journal, so you can plan a different trip and designate each section to a different place or a different travel plan. For example, on screen, I am plotting my trip to Dubai. I find this travel planner super useful because the prompts in each page sort of organizes the thoughts in my head. As I've said, we will be talking about 3 journals and their strengths individually. So this Clever Fox is really for travel planning. Even if it's just like sort of a brain dump when I list things here, just getting the ideas out of your head and onto paper is the best starting point for planning a trip. So I start off with listing off all of the ideas, things to do, everything, all the details on this journal, and then I refine it later on. The thing about this journal is that I allow myself to be messy, cross things out, change things, since it's literally sort of like the planning stage. So yeah, that's the Clever Fox Travel Planner. Absolutely useful for the before the trip part of the journal keeping. Next, we have this Neorah 1969 envelope snap-on journal in Afterglow. So this is the Petite size. And although I haven't really used it yet and it's brand new, I think it's the perfect travel journal for when you are traveling or when you're in transit. So apart from the different functional pockets, which I'll show you in a bit, it has this bookmark and it also closes securely with a snap-on. So of course, the star of the show is this dot grid journal that fits perfectly in the compendium. But let me show you around this whole compendium and all the functional pockets that makes it perfect for traveling. Let's start with this pocket right here. This is the perfect size for your boarding pass. Also just by the opening so you can easily access it when you need it, and it's secured with the snap-on button. Another thing that makes it perfect is this little slot in the corner where you can just put your passport, slide your passport on there. If you feel like that's not secure enough, you can just slide it on over to the next pocket. If that's not enough for you, you can actually just slide the whole thing so it gets tucked away in that little corner right there. There are so many pockets in this compendium, which makes it great for carrying around when you're going to the airport. Like you can put extra things like passport photos, visa requirements, extra cash, lots of pockets to put different things. So this is the perfect travel companion. Apart from these pockets that will help you keep organized whilst in travel, you also have your journal. Don't forget about the whole point of this video, travel journals. So you can just tuck away your travel journal in there. As you can see on screen, just put it on there. It fits tightly and snugly. And yes, you have everything in one place because it also has a pen loop where you can tuck away your favorite pen so you can easily access it in case you need to fill something up in the airport or if you just want to jot down things in your journal. So yeah, this is the journal from the company called Neorah 1969. Now we go to the last journal in this video, which is the cult classic, the cult favorite, Traveler's Notebook. The Traveler's Notebook is very flexible. You can use it for pre-planning while in transit and memory keeping. But this one, my current setup right now, is specifically geared towards memory keeping. I have a blank monthly insert and one insert for highlights. And then I have a commonplace notebook at the back, which is a field notes reporter's notebook. Just for quick lists, random things, and just absolutely anything that comes in mind. But right now, the main purpose of this travel journal is for memory keeping. As you can see, I have a bunch of Polaroids. So this is like technically a journal with me video. There's not much to say because a travel journal for memory keeping is just basically creating journal pages from the highlights during the travel, basically just documenting the stuff that happened. In my opinion, the Traveler's Notebook is very versatile. It gives you more freedom in terms of the layout or what to write about or talk about. And especially for travel planning, for the most part, you will have to do your own layout and lists and stuff like that. You can even set it up where you have a specific insert for your planning, another specific insert for an organization of the stuff that you need while traveling, and another specific insert for highlights and memory keeping. So yeah, it's a cult favorite for a reason. So those are all the 3 different types of travel journals that you can choose from. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Do share your current setup, or if you have any other suggestions of other travel journals that I should try or have a look at, let me know in the comments below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll end it here for now and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!